Play. Seats quickly, please. Thank you. Left.
It's always a good sign when a player, wins the toss, elects to serve. A sign that they're ready to get going from the first ball. And you would expect that with Kvitova. Her serve is a weapon. She wants to get going right out of the gate. So many players, if they're a little nervous, they're a little tight, they want to return first so they can get a few hits and try to work their way into the match before they have to serve. You don't want to go down an early break in these stages.
This is a 19th service game of the US Open so far, as I said, yet to be broken in a previous 18.
Game, Kvitova.
And that's part of the reason why.
First game.
Great touch and rhythm on that first serve, especially Petra Kvitova. Lovely start.
It doesn't get much cleaner than that, and you reel off, 3 out of 4 first serves. It really shows the person on the other side that you're ready. You're ready to go. And Sakkari here, she's got to be ready as well.
Yeah.
Maria Sakkari to serve. Left.
You see in these early stages the shadow across the courts. It's going to be important for both players to really pick the ball up early off the racket. Try not to get distracted by the ball going in and out of that shadow, especially with the speed and the pace that these shots will be going.
Left. Game, Sakkari.
Yeah, it's a nice start for Sakkari as well, picking her spots on the serve. 1 game all.
First set.
And she's been focused, Sakkari, on serving bigger and using that shot as a weapon. Already getting up to, her fastest serve in that game, 117 miles per hour. Going to try to keep that going and not allow Kvitova to get a lot of second serves. That's where Kvitova looks to step in and dictate.
Left.
And these two you mentioned, they played 5 times. The last 2 have gone the way of Kvitova on hard in 2020 and then on the clay earlier this year. Interesting to see how the speed of this court will play to each of their games. This court's playing pretty quick.
That'll help as well.
30 love.
Going pretty tightly, the nets here. Seen a few dead net cords so far this week. Yeah, first real exchange between these two.
You can see how
30,
cleanly
50.
Petra Kvitova hits the ball solidly behind her shots. Sakkari with a little more spin and at times maybe a little more margin, and that should certainly help her. She's moving this way, very quick around the court in that last point.
Forty 15.
There is the Petra Kvitova camp. Yuri Vanek, longtime coach of Petra.
And this is the side you've got to be maybe a little more careful on to not lose the ball in that shadow.
Well, it's a pretty good return from Sakkari, but Kvitova dealt with it magnificently well.
2 games to 1.
This may be the side for Kvitova where she can hit out just a little bit more, try to get Sakkari off balance.
Yeah, it's nice. Good change-up.
That's well done. Good recognition from Sakkari.
15 all.
She was just a little tighter to the baseline, saw Kvitova leaning back a little, and that was the opportunity. I mentioned Sakkari got to her first major semifinal. It's a huge breakthrough for her at Roland Garros over the summer. Actually had match point in that semifinal match against Barbora Krejcikova, who eventually won the event. You got to do more with that. Maybe just lost it, Sakkari, a little bit when that ball went up and did not go
40.
after this forehand at all. Kvitova makes her pay.
So a couple of break points here for Petra Kvitova. Trying to go after that second serve, just 81 miles an hour.
30-40.
Well, that is part of Kvitova's game plan. Second serves that sit up a little bit, she is going to attack. So Sakkari's got to be real careful about throwing in second serves at these key moments.
Only just.
Deuce.
Oh.
Let. Second serve.
Yeah, 3 missed returns from Kvitova.
Sakkari.
This is missed opportunity. Kind of letting Sakkari off the hook here.
Well, it's a good hustle from Sakkari. Looked as though Kvitova was in complete control there, but she dug herself out of a hole. Manages to save a few break points there to level it up at 2 games all.
Yeah, it's a huge service hole for Sakkari. And that last point, the intensity, allowing her to stay in it when it looked like she was all but out.
Well, download the US Open app to cheer on your favourite players, track the latest scores, stats, match highlights, player news and more. It's available in both the App Store and the Google Play Store as well.
Love.
You mentioned that semifinal for Sakkari, and sometimes it can be difficult to recover, kind of let go of the disappointment of that loss at the French Open. Sakkari had been playing so well for first Greek woman to reach the semifinal of a major.
Yeah, she had to beat some good players as well, didn't she, along the way? Elise Mertens in the 3rd round, then Sofia Kenin, then Iga Swiatek.
Yeah, she had to battle Sakkari, and that is one of the strengths of her game. You know, her ability to get down and compete and just fight. And we're already seeing it here in these early stages. That last service hole is about competing.
(30-15).
Second ace.
few shots where Kvitova is just a
30
little
all.
off balance. Sakkari using a little more spin, trying to get the ball up and out of Kvitova's strike zone. It's paid a couple of dividends here.
Yeah, another error from Kvitova. After saving a couple of break points in the last game, Sakkari has a break point of her own here.
Yeah, this would be a big swing if Sakkari could get this break. Looking like she might go down 3-1 to completely turning the tables. Be a huge boost.
Well, it's good depth from Sakkari, but all of a sudden a lot of errors coming from the Kvitova racket.
$15 love. $30 love. $40 love.
Yes, it's really good serving from Sakkari. 7 of 8 points won behind the first serve, 5 of 7 behind the second. There's her box, Coach Tom Hill, bottom left there. Mum also in the box, former player herself, of course, made the second round here at the US Open back in 1989.
Let her serve. Let her serve. Game, Sakkari.
Yeah, just what Sakkari was after to back up the break. A quick fire hold to love. Yeah, there's her mum in the top left of your screen there. Made it to 43 in the world.
You've got to say her name, though.
You're going to make me do that?
Yes, I'm going to make you do it.
Angeliki Kanelopoulou.
I think that's pretty good. Kanelopoulou.
Kanelopoulou, yeah.
I knew you'd help me. I knew you would. I just say Angeliki.
Yeah, that's what I did initially until you forced me to say it.
But this is just what Sakkari would have wanted to do. Just take advantage of the opportunity, put a little more pressure on Kvitova, make her play from behind. And it has been a big swing. Sakkari winning 13 of the last 15 points. I mentioned Kvitova winning that title earlier this year in Doha. Started the clay court swing, and in the second round of Roland Garros had to pull out because she had an ankle injury, sprained her ankle during the event. And so it's taken, a few weeks to kind of reset and recover for Kvitova. And what has already been, a strange year. Players kind of getting back more to more normal schedules and being able to travel pretty freely, but still with restrictions and bubbles and all of that going on. It hasn't been easy.
Yeah, and then she actually had to retire from her quarterfinal match in Cincinnati just before coming to the US Open with a stomach problem. Just wasn't feeling particularly well against Angelique Kerber there. She was a set down, but 3-all in the second. At least there was no long-standing problem from that.
This is an important game for Kvitova to just steady herself again after losing the last 3. Up 2-1 and seemed to be kind of cruising on serve, and all of a sudden the unforced errors started creeping in.
Yeah, it's a little more like it. Third ace for Petra Kvitova, and she makes sure she just stays that single breakdown here. Sakkari still in front, 4-3. Yeah, it's a good deep return right down the middle of the court from Kvitova.
When in doubt, that is a high percentage, tough return for a server to deal with.
As Irina Falconi said yesterday, down the middle to solve the riddle. That's what she was always told.
I didn't have it told quite like that. Sakkari giving her a little bit of that back. Sometimes you're trying so hard to guess which way to go and it throws you off. Hard up the middle. No second guessing. So far today, there have just been a number of those missed returns, and usually Kvitova, she's so good in that department. She's struggling, though, a little with some of the spin, the kick that Sakkari's getting on her serves. Just mistiming some of those shots. Smart playing, though. Smart shot selection from Sakkari.
So half a chance for Kvitova. An important first serve. She's doing such a good job behind the first serve right now. Sakkari still only lost that 1 point. Coach on the left and hitting partner on the right. There's Mum. Must be pretty proud of the way that Greek tennis is right now, both on the women's side and the men's side of things. So Sakkari moves to within a game of taking the opening set. It's been pretty quick fire stuff, just coming up to half an hour on court.
So the good part of playing a match like this is you can't afford to go on a walkabout. You've got to stay plugged in, especially if you're Sakkari, with how quickly Kvitova can go on and maybe go a little bit off. With the quickness of the balls coming at her, it's forced her to, get locked in and stay in that space. So now Kvitova up against it, trying to stay in this first set.
again, another error.
Love 15.
Up to 15 now.
Yeah, the problem for Kvitova, just 7 winners to offset it. If you're hitting big, you want that number to be closer to even. Not getting enough mileage out of her big ground strokes.
Oh, it's so good. First of all, the hustle, the defense from Sakkari, and then just that change of direction back in behind Kvitova.
Yeah, that's been part of the problem for Kvitova, is the movement and court coverage of Sakkari. Getting to ball that, a lot of cases, would not be coming back.
Yeah, she is an unbelievable athlete, Sakkari. She's in great shape, always has been. And a good chance of trying to close out this opening set here.
Kvitova's been trying to open up the forehand, so she's got to go cross-court with her forehand into the Sakkari backhand to try to create some openings for one of her favorite shots, which is her forehand kind of up the line or slightly inside out. There it is.
Like that one.
That is the blaster.
30 all.
Working hard with her legs here to get around, get to her bread and butter.
(40-30).
Yeah, a little shake of the head. She had a pretty good return there, Sakkari, as well. This would be a great hold from Kvitova. Love 30 down. Yeah, great holds. And Petra Kvitova will ask the question here of Maria Sakkari whether she can serve out this opening set.
Sakkari's done a very good job behind her first serve, winning 92% of those points. She's only lost 1 point when she's gotten the first serve in. And that trend continues. And these are the moments where first serves become so much more important. Trying to close out a set, trying to close out a match.
What a service game this is. And it brings her 3 set points.
game. And the first set,
Well, Maria
Sakkari.
Sakkari looking to try and
6
beat
games to
Petra
4.
Kvitova for the first time since they met in Cincinnati a couple of years ago.
Seats quickly, please. Thank you.
So Petra Kvitova starting off this second
Love
set
50.
after Sakkari took the opening set 6-4. Again, starts off with an unforced error. Up to 16 now for Petra. Yeah, it's more like it. That's the kind of tennis that Kvitova wants to play. Big first serve and then finish the
15
point
all.
off with a big forehand. See that enough, really, in that opening set. Oh.
An extra ball that Sakkari is able to get to using her movement. And an athletic
15-30.
cuts at the ball there.
Wow, what an angle she's found there, Maria Sakkari.
If the goal is to
15-40.
irritate Kvitova as much as possible out here, Sakkari is doing a great job just getting those extra balls and then that angle. Maybe not quite what she was aiming for, but it was very effective. Talk about being irritating in the most
30-40.
positive way, because that's what you want to do against a player, a big hitter like Kvitova, who's used to a lot of balls not coming back. And Sakkari just finding a way to get some of those balls back in court, to be a thorn in Kvitova's side. Another break opportunity for Sakkari. That's fantastic placement.
Deuce.
Kvitova has got to get the serve going. She's got to play first strike tennis, but give herself big margins. First serve, first balls, and start getting those numbers up behind her first serve.
That's long. A couple of those drive volleys she's missed in this game. One off the backhand wing, now off the forehand.
Advantage.
Yeah, just
Sakkari.
guided that forehand too much. Didn't swing out on it. She's got to be aware of Sakkari's movement, and that maybe distracted Kvitova as well.
Another one long.
Sakkari.
And Maria Sakkari
First
takes
game,
control
second set.
of this match. Leads by a set and a break now. Box up on their feet, and rightly so. She's playing some great, solid tennis right now, Sakkari. Was recognizing that Kvitova is missing quite a lot, just getting her to play that extra ball time and time again.
And that's what you want to do until Kvitova starts making those shots and forces you to do something different. The unforced errors, that has been a big number thus far, and a lot off the forehand side, which we are not used to seeing from Petra Kvitova.
That's what she can do.
Love 15.
Sakkari will be completely aware of the fact that almost within a second or so, Kvitova can just go from barely being able to find the court to playing absolute lights out.
All.
That's why those first serves are critical for Sakkari, and not just first serves, but well-placed serves where she's moving it around the box. She's done a good job thus far.
Let first serve.
Again, it's great hustle, good defense from Sakkari. We've seen it a lot today.
30-15.
And important for Sakkari to get that ball back up the middle, but more to the Kvitova backhand, and able to reset that point and get another error.
$40-15.
I was trying to guess there, Kvitova.
I've seen Sakkari go to the flat serve, but she can hit the kick, and she's got Kvitova very off balance, not knowing what to expect.
Yeah, that one at 107. She has been up at 117 today. That's her quickest.
$40-30.
Just the second double fault of the match for Sakkari.
Game.
Another error off the forehand from Petra Kvitova. And Maria Sakkari backs up the break in the first game. Leads by 2 games to love now.
Well, Sakkari's been doing such a good job of closing off the court and making Kvitova feel like she has less and less space to hit into, and that has helped generate a few more errors as this second set has gone on.
Just to let you know, the winner of this one will take on Bianca Andreescu in the next round. She got the better of the lucky loser, Kriepman, earlier on today, pretty comfortably as well. So good.
15 love.
Still hasn't lost a match at the US Open, Bianca Andreescu.
Yeah, she battled her first couple of rounds, playing better and better tennis, and that's what you hope for.
Yes, it's such an important game for Kvitova here. Love. One break, firmly still in touch. Oh,
Well, that's the last thing Kvitova needed.
30-15.
is that 1-all on the let courts? I think Kvitova had one earlier on.
She had one,
Yeah.
so I guess it's even. Feels like Sakkari's had more, though.
She got the ball she wanted.
Yeah, I mean, another missed forehand, and this
30
is
all.
where it gets frustrating. Open court, and even if Sakkari gets to that ball, Kvitova's got to put that in play.
Well, trying everything here,
Yeah.
Petra, and just getting more and more agitated.
30-40.
Oh, that's unforced error number 24. And just 10 winners for Kvitova. This has been, so far, worst possible outcome.
Well, what a chance this is. Oh.
Deuce.
Yeah, she loved that one.
Yeah, she's got to get something going here.
And in turn, that's got the crowd going. Yeah, and then follows it up with that.
Advantage.
Kind
Yeah.
of sums it
Sakkari.
up, doesn't it?
That's a bit of feast or famine for Kvitova right now. Back where she started before that great ace. Break point again for Sakkari.
Oh, great second serve.
It's an incredible second.
Deuce.
I guess Kvitova just figured, got to go for it. Up against it and comes up with one of her best serves so far.
Advantage.
This is the
Sakkari.
stage where you're just looking at anything different you can do. Kvitova's like, okay, now it's the headband. Let's get rid of that.
Oh, she got up to it as well.
Yeah, she got there. Just couldn't control it. With that kind of speed, moving
Deuce.
full forward. Not easy to have the soft hands as well. This would be big for Sakkari if she could get up a double break here.
Yeah, 1 of 6 on break points in this set.
Advantage, Kvitova. Game,
One
Kvitova.
hold from Petra Kvitova. How important could that be come the end of this match? She
Sakkari
stays in
lead,
touch. 2-1.
Second set. And 1 set to love.
This is a game where Kvitova, after holding, can just
Love 15.
settle in a little bit more. It's not as dire now, and it's just one break.
Yeah, it was a pretty good first volley, actually, from Kvitova. But again, don't mind the play, just giving Sakkari something else to think about there.
15 all.
Yeah, Kvitova was just a little further back in the court than would have been ideal. Sakkari able to get the first passing shot to dip just enough. Set up the closer.
Thirty 15.
She's lost all confidence in that forehand right now, Kvitova.
Yeah, I mean, even if Kvitova loses this game, she wants to make it a bit tougher for Sakkari right here.
All.
Third double.
And this is what we'll see from Sakkari, how much the nerves may come into play. She gets a little closer to the finish line. Certainly a lot of tennis that is left to be played in this match, but that double fault was very tight. Yeah, but Kvitova's got to make that return.
40-30.
Got to put that back in play. Just got a double fault from Sakkari. If she's a little tight, gotta make her prove it here.
Game.
Perfect
Sakkari.
serve. 110
leads, 3
right
games
down
to
the
1.
tee. Ace number 6.
set.
And a good hold, 3-1.
Yeah, it's been impressive serving from Sakkari in some pressure moments. She has held strong.
Well, USOpen.org is your online home for point-by-point live scoring, highlights, real-time stats and draws. You can visit the official tournament site at usopen.org. So good.
So smart from Sakkari. And good hands there below the net to just flick
15.
that ball up high enough to get over Kvitova's head. This was the perfect shot.
Yeah, the drop shot wasn't particularly well disguised from Kvitova. I think Sakkari was almost running up to it before she'd even played the ball. And again, it's just a little tentative from Kvitova with that forehand approach.
And Sakkari read it. I mean, she was moving to that side as soon as Kvitova made contact with the forehand. Knew it was coming up the line. Had plenty of time to go either direction.
So again, under pressure here, Kvitova, love 30.
(15-30).
Here she goes again.
15,
Sakkari with more
40.
break points. 1 of 6 in the set, 2 of 7 in the match. Couldn't quite get that touch on the lob again. We saw a beautiful one right at the start of this game.
30-40.
Sakkari has generated a lot of break points in this second set. Trying to capitalize for a second time, but denied here by Kvitova.
Yeah, straight down the middle. Another 2 break points saved.
Deuce. Advantage, Kvitova. Game, Kvitova.
Well, she is showing real guts and determination out here right now. Petra Kvitova by no means near her best here, but she's hanging around. Sakkari still with the single break. It's 3-2. So 3-2.
Sakkari so
15
far
love.
understanding the need to keep her intensity up, not have a letdown, a little bit of disappointment from not breaking, not seeming to be a factor here.
Love.
Well, the serve has just been absolutely terrific for Maria Sakkari all the way through this match. She's still at 87% first serve points won, and even when she misses the first, she's still at 65% second serve won. So Kvitova has really struggled to have any kind of influence on the Greek serve today.
Yeah, Sakkari's only lost a handful of points on serve
40 love.
during this entire match, and that's where you really want to lean into that bit of confidence down the stretch.
Game, Sakkari. New balls, please. Sakkari leads 4-2. Second set.
So another quick fire hold for Maria Sakkari, a couple of games away from the fourth round. Of course, she made the fourth round stage 12 months ago. Did Sakkari. She beat Anisimova in the third round before losing to Serena in 3. What a great place Greek tennis is in. It's actually the first time that 2 Greek women have won matches at a Grand Slam for the very first time in the Open era. Not only Maria Sakkari, but Valentini Grammatikopoulou, who beat Anna Blinkova back on the opening day.
Love.
Kvitova would love to have an easier service game here. And this is the best start she's had in a number of games. 30 love, allowing her to play from a position of strength here.
Yeah, she's looked pretty solid from the back of the court today,
30-15.
More winners to errors in the match for the Greek 16 winners, just 15 errors. Pretty clean match so far. Fifth ace.
Game, Kvitova.
Well, a very rare but a very welcome, comfortable hold for Petra Kvitova. Stays in touch, 4-3.
And 1 set to love.
So Sakkari serving at 4-3, second set. Couple of games away from round 4.
Love, 15.
This is a dangerous time for Sakkari, where she's got to keep the first serve going. Kvitova, her back a bit against the wall. She's got to just go for it, and that could be a bit dangerous.
Trying to usher it long there, Sakkari, but again, it was a really good first serve that set the point up.
That's big time from Sakkari. Shaky first point and comes right back with two big first serves.
Goodness me.
We thought Kvitova would be the bigger server today, but it has been Sakkari all the way. 9th ace of this match. 6 in this set alone.
Just brilliant from Sakkari. As Chanda said, after a bit of a shaky opening point there. What a response that was. She moves to within a game of the 4th round.
5-3. Second set.
Remember, she hadn't been broken coming into this match as well, Kvitova. Almost every service game so far today, she's been under immense pressure.
Left. First serve.
God, what a return. Not for the first time today.
30.
Kvitova finds herself at love 30.
She had a good look at it there.
15-30.
Interesting, she was going back cross court and not up the line there. Had a big opening.
Huge draw from Kvitova, just telling Sakkari that she is going nowhere. Huge point, 30 all. Another forehand error from Petra Kvitova, and after an hour and 20 minutes, Sakkari has her first match point.
game, set match.
A
Sakkari,
statement win
2 sets to love
for
6-4,
Maria Sakkari,
6-3.
who makes the 4th round stage at the US Open for the consecutive years now after making it in 2020. Is she going under the radar this year? She beats Kvitova in straights.